This type of soil is laterite soil. There is a difference between laterite soil and red soil. Red soil is found on the surface, which is deep, but laterite soil is a result of heavy rainfall. So here in this area, because of heavy rainfall, the topmost layer, like this is the layer, so in this portion, this topmost layer of fertile soil has been washed off. And what is left behind? A layer like this is left behind. So all this area where the fertile land has been washed off and the hard surface is left behind will be called as laterite soil. Alright, laterite soil is this process of formation of laterite soil due to heavy rainfall is called as leaching. So if you have to define leaching in exam, you should be writing that washing off of topmost fertile layer of the soil due to heavy rainfall is called as leaching. The word laterite has been formed from the word brick. That is why if you see, there are special bricks in areas where laterite soil is found, and this is called as red laterite brick. It is used for construction purposes. So this becomes so hard that people can easily cut off this kind of soil into bricks, which can be used for construction purposes. You can see here also it has become so hard that it can be cut out into the bricks. So in laterite soil, what you have to remember is you have to remember the process of leaching. The word later means brick. It becomes soft when wet and hard when dried. It's found in areas of high temperature and heavy rainfall. Leaching. Please remember leaching because this question has been asked many times. Which soil has been formed by the process of leaching? Laterite soil. And leaching is the process when heavy rainfall washes off the topmost fertile layer of the soil, leaving the hard lower part. Lime and silica will be leached away from the soil, so major part of the soil has been washed off. It doesn't have organic matter because organic material also moves fast from it. It is rich in iron and aluminium because iron and aluminium is exposed, which is there inside the earth. It comes out, so it becomes rich in that. It is deficient in nitrogen, potassium, lime and humus, which is very fertile, which makes the soil fertile. This is deficient in it. So this soil is mainly not good for cultivation until unless we really put some fertilizers into it. It also has red color due to iron oxide present in it, which is coming from interior part of the earth. So the difference between laterite soil and red soil will be, major difference is red soil has a depth. It is used for cultivation. It can be converted into farms, but laterite soil mainly it has to be left for growth of some kind of plantation crops like cashew. Coffee can be planted on it, but in some areas where it is not washed off in large amount, rice, ragi can also be grown in this kind of soil, but mainly it is used for cashew and coffee cultivation.